That down, let's move on to this. You know, last week we got to watch the first 2 episodes of the new Alien Earth as they dropped the new episodes, and I loved them. I thought they were fantastic. I really enjoyed them. I loved how they went more alien than aliens. They had great action. They had great violence and gore, but it was really more of a true sci-fi kind of a story about existential questions that man has asked himself since the dawn of time. I think it was great. Well, apparently we weren't the only ones that were looking forward to it, because according to the data that's now come out, CBR here is reporting that after just one day, Hulu's new 92% Rotten Tomatoes sci-fi masterpiece is already the #1 streaming show in the world. It came in at #1 in 32 of the most key demographic countries in the world. Obviously #1 in the US, both on the Disney Plus platform and on the Hulu platform, which are now just becoming one thing. And I got to tell you, Rob, I was very surprised to see this. Not because I don't think Alien Earth is great, because I do. I'm really excited about it. But given how, let's be honest, crappy the Alien franchise and series has been lately, Romulus notwithstanding, but you know, not everybody saw Romulus, which I really liked Romulus a lot. I wasn't expecting that everybody was really looking forward to going and checking out this thing, but the trailers were good. They look creepy as hell. And I couldn't be happier for it to see it come out with such a strong start as this. I'm thrilled for it. Anyway, Rob, were you surprised by these numbers? And if so, what does it tell you, if anything?
Well, I think it proves once again that audiences really appreciate quality science fiction, fantasy, and horror material when it's presented in an intelligent, thoughtful way. And I think, you know, when you have a creator like Noah Hawley, who's proven himself, I mean, obviously we've talked about Legion, we've talked about Fargo. He knows what's up, and he made a show that I think is really compelling, that honors the ideas behind the Alien franchise. You know, and the idea of playing God, whether you're extending human life or whether you're going to manipulate alien life, you know, whatever, is always fascinating. And he made this commenting on corporate America, the corporations have taken over the world, and what does that mean? And AI and tech bros and meddling. I mean, dude, I read a thing today that the Chinese have created a robot womb. Seriously, we're here. So we're the questions that Alien Earth is posing are usually literary questions that people that read a lot of science fiction encounter. I don't think we see them enough in popular media because people, you know, it's hard to challenge people on these kinds of. That's what science fiction and fantasy does best. It's able to present compelling and difficult ideas that people could be very polarized over politically, but if you put them in a science fiction, fantasy, horror context, then they'll, oh, and then you'll be able to have a conversation and talk about these things without wanting to rip off the head of the person that you're talking to, because you're talking about them in and that's what Rod Serling knew when he was doing The Twilight Zone, and Gene Roddenberry knew about Star Trek. Like, yeah, we can't talk about these issues because of standards and practices on TV now, but if you put them in a sci-fi show, oh, no, that's not happening on Earth. That's science fiction. And Alien Earth has presented a lot of really compelling ideas. It's great TV. Now, if people don't love it as an Alien sequel, I understand that, but it's thoughtful, well-made science fiction. And for that alone, kudos.
But here's where it really, I think, breaks the plane, in the sense that I agree with everything you said, but then it also gives the giddy geek boy kind of itch to it as well, when the alien gets loose and just literally starts ripping through soldiers and like decapitating and dismembering all these people over. So it's got a little something for everybody in it.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, come on, those monsters. Hell yeah.
Oh, practical costumes.
That eye creature, you know, someone's going to wind up with that thing in its head.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go on a limb and say that probably wasn't a practical effect, but yes.
No. Yeah.
So a great mixture of the visual. Anyway, I couldn't be more happy for them. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, PrizePicks. What a great time to be a sports fan. Basketball playoffs are on. Hockey playoffs are on. It is the perfect time to jump into the action with PrizePicks, the easiest and most fun way to turn your sports knowledge into real winnings. PrizePicks is daily fantasy made really simple. Just pick more or less on a few player projections, like points, assists, goals, and you can win up to 2,000 times your money. For example, this week I've got Jalen Brunson for more than 24.5 points, or Jason Tatum for more than 6.5 rebounds. I love how fast and easy it is to lock in a lineup in just under a minute. Plus, they've got a couple of weekly features, like, for example, Flex Friday. If your lineup doesn't win, you get your net losses back in promo funds. And every Tuesday, check out Taco Tuesday for discounted player projections up to 25% off. So download the app today and use the code Campea to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Campea to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. Run your game. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The new Alien franchise is the #1 streaming show in the world. And again, I just didn't really think that many people, I mean, we were interested in it. I didn't think that many other people were. Are you surprised by it? What did you take away from it? Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.